A microphone check. Microphone check. Are we live? Are we live? For whatever reason, the go live button wouldn't go blue. I'm not sure what's going on. How's everyone doing today? Hola. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Whatever time of day it is for you. How you doing? How you doing? Harmony 1 is for champs. Is that a little blurry? Is that a little blurry? Let's see if we can. Harmony 1 is for champs. Cardano 80A is for chumps. What do you think of that title, boys and girls? Obviously, I don't think Cardano is for chumps. It's my biggest bag, but it's just a fun title. I like having fun times with the titles. Harmony 1's for hippies is one of my favorite ones. We'll see that once again. Anyway, yesterday, man. Yesterday I was like, yeah, I wasn't really sure what I was going to talk about. We talked about Black Swan events. Let's pop on over to the desktop. Just like Black Swan events, we got everyone's talking about the Bitcoin ETF. Oh, the Bitcoin ETF is going to get approved in October. A lot of people got their hopes on that. I don't know, maybe, no one knows. You just please keep that in mind. No one knows what's happening. The bears are going to tell you we're going to zero. The bulls are going to tell you we're going to $500,000. And they're both going to spin their narrative, but to me, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I've barely even been checking the price lately. In fact, I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. I'm like, sometimes I find myself getting angry when the price starts going back up because I want to buy more cheap. I don't know why I get angry though. I'm out of money. I've already invested all in. Pretty much all in. I do have, I could continue to squeak. Squeeze blood from that turnip. And I seriously considered, you know what? Before we get too far here, let's do a little Twitter blast, little tweet, chirp. Ugh. I don't know what it is about talking on the mic. It always makes me want to burp. All right, so here we go. Harmony 1 is for champs. Cardano 88 is for chumps, son. Let's put a little $ ADA, a little $1. Let's blast that on out. I love talking about Harmony 1. I love talking about Cardano. You know what else I love? Like I said, I was getting ready to say, you know what? I'm so, whoa, hey. You know what? Hey. Don't forget to do this. Who is this handsome beast right there? Don't forget to do this, everyone. It's important. Get that message out there. Like I was saying yesterday, I didn't think it was going to be a very long stream. And then I look at it. I ended up waxing on for like an hour and a half. Look at this. Obviously, Harmony 1 brings all the boys to the yard, right? Harmony 1, I put Harmony 1 in the title. The views come. Yesterday, the truth about Black. You know what? I love this video. I don't even care that it was only 64 minutes. You know why I like it so much? At the end of the day, that video went on for about an hour and a half, just because I was just hanging out and talking to a couple. That's what I enjoy the most, talking with you. I will say that I have a staycation coming up in a week and a half, and I'm considering starting a second channel. I figured out pretty quickly in like 2020 when I started doing videos that I didn't really enjoy making videos at all. It's a lot of work and it was just kind of this thing I did. And I don't enjoy the editing. I don't enjoy just blindly staring at a camera and talking. At least this way, when I do it, I know if I see someone in there, like I know someone's listening, right? It's just a very weird thing. And again, I hate editing and playing all the games, but I'm considering starting a second channel, and it's just going to be like, I'm going to pop on my to give a taste to the people that don't want to, like people complain I don't have timestamps and etc. But dude, these videos are so off the cuff. I have no idea where the conversation is going to take us. So I might start a second channel, and it's just going to be like, oh, I'm just going to pop on my iPhone and just talk for like a minute or two, right? So I'm considering that. Anyway, be on the lookout for that. Again, I really enjoyed yesterday's video. And they're not conducive to the YouTube algorithm either, right? The watch times are going to be low because most people aren't going to want to, Anyway, I digress. So we got the tweet out. Cardano is for chumps. So as I was saying, if I wasn't already all in and looking at my portfolio right now, how would I reallocate or how would I invest? And it's a bloodbath right now, but this is one of the reasons I'm not concerned, right? You can't even see. Let's pop on. This is the percent I'm up in cryptocurrency for the year. Can't beat that with the stick. Han's in the house. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Let's try this again. Peter in the house. How you brothers doing? All right. Yeah, I had a little technical difficulty with the YouTube chat and getting the video started this morning. The old YouTube algorithm. There we go. All right. So if I were to reallocate or start all over, Retro in the house. How you doing, brother? Been checking Thetan Game thoughts. You know what? I don't freaking know. Are you in the Discord, Retro? Post it in the Discord so I can, if I forget, I have not looked at it. We could take a look at that though. Maybe I have seen it. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your, you know, that reminds me, one of the most private people out there. Saint Gang Gang, where you been at, brother? We miss you. All right. So if I were to start all over, not much would change. I got to tell you, not much would change. And I almost bought more yesterday. And I keep thinking and I kept considering and I almost bought more today. And it's just like, dude, I'm thinking, because I only have like a few thousand in my bank account. And this is it. This is it. I'm already YOLO, hand YOLO. There's that. So I'm sitting there thinking, you know, I could put 500 in or I could put 1,000 in. And my thought process is, and I wanted to buy Cardano I really wanted to buy Cardano under $2 or I wanted to buy Harmony One. Those are the two that I just keep gravitating towards. But I didn't, because it's just like at this point, like how much more is all this my little spare change left going to matter? Well, in the long run, it can matter a lot. But at the same time, I'm just trying to be a little bit more, what's the word? Brain fart Tom is what the channel should be called, because I'm always brain farting. I'm just trying to be responsible, because what happens if my car breaks down, right? Like, am I gonna have to go sell some crypto or charge it to the game? Oh, I could put it on that BlockFi credit card. I got about 2 more months of 3% on that one. Yeah, I'll do it. I posted about Pokedex. They're launching next week in the DOT channel. And oh, well, what the hell, dude? Let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we got going on in the greatest Discord channel in the world. Are you sure I didn't reply? Shame for shame. All right. You guys are probably getting pissed off because I keep changing my profile picture. And you're like, where the hell did that Nostradamus Discord go? All right, Polkadot General. When was this? Yesterday? When is today? Was this 2 days ago? How did I miss this? I really don't know how I missed this. All right, howdy boys and girls. Retro! How you doing, brother? All right. Still getting my feet wet in the Polkadot ecosystem. I want Polkadots. I love anything with Polkadot, Polka in the name, Dex, Pokedex. This one is going to be a good one. So wait, they're launching already? I think 10% API. What do you mean, you think? I'm just with you. All right, validators, launchpad. I'm big into launchpads, the Polka starter, the card starter on Cardano, liquidity pools. Yeah, I like this. Question is, do we have something here? I'm not familiar with these parachain auction stuff. So Polkadot looks like a death chain to me. But I'm bullish as hell, brother. What do you mean it looks like a death chain? I think Polkadot is going to be massive. I think it's going to be big. I think Polkadot, I'm not even trying to be a moon boy here. Its day is going to come. These Polkadot auctions are going to come live. I'm not an expert on it, but it's going to be, I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing as Kusama. You can be part of the IDOs on Polkadot by giving them your Polkadot. And those are things we're going to be looking at and doing. I'm not really, like, you know, I'm extremely bullish about Cardano, and I can't wait to start doing stuff on the Cardano ecosystem, but I'm just trying to be I'm skittish because of taxes, right? I don't want to be in this nightmare tax situation. And so if the tax software I'm looking at has Harmony One that's going to be built in, so I've done quite a bit on the Harmony One. I don't know if like Cardano is going to be ready for it, and I just don't want to be in this nightmare situation. I would love nothing more to just ape into the Cardano ecosystem and do DeFi, and ape into the Polkadot system and do DeFi, and ape into Polkadots and even be part of IDOs and both systems. I just want to see how effed I'm going to be come tax season with what I've already done this year. And then I'm assuming a lot of the regulation and clarity is going to come easier. And, you know, a lot of the softwares are going to get better over time. So I'm just trying to not get myself, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't think about taxes, right? You know what, man? I'm already looking at probably having to get like specialized tax. Typically I just do it myself, and maybe I still will with the software. I just don't want to put myself in a sticky situation, but I'm extremely bullish Polkadot. But taxes, right, is one of the big reasons I haven't. It's even for like Solana. I haven't aped into Solana because, you know, you have to worry. You have to every transaction you're responsible for. And there's people, and I'm not a tax advisor. I don't want to wax on this. Kresmer in the house. How you doing, brother? But yeah, man, Polkadex is one that I think is, if it's going to be their premier DEX on Polkadot, it's going to be big. Now, if you're looking to buy it, that one, I don't know, right? It's going to be one of those things. If you get it now, it could turn into a really big thing. Like, I'm extremely bullish. Any of the good Polkadot projects and any of the good Cardano projects, because I think they're getting ready to blow up, especially Cardano here, like soon. There's some stuff with Sunday Swap coming out. They're waiting on an audit. There's Liquid. They're waiting on an audit. They're going to be big. In the beginning, there's a lot more risk on something like Polkadex than there is Polkadot. And that's why you see me mostly in the smart chains. And again, I don't do a lot of swing trading and day trading because taxes, right? Like it's a big headache. So I kind of, this is my first year of, with stocks, it's easy, right? You just export, import in, and it doesn't matter that I had 5,000 options transactions. The stocks up, or the software can handle it. It's a whole different ballgame here. So this is my first year, and I've already done quite a bit. I just want to see how the next tax season goes, and then it may be a much more game on. I'm not necessarily worried about, you know, trying to make, even if I were to go into something like Polkadex, which I am bullish on from what I've seen and heard about it so far. It's not like I would be going in heavy. It would be like $500 or $1,000, right? And for some people, that may be a lot of money, but I mean, when you look at my portfolio, $500 or $1,000 is not a whole lot. So for me, I'm just kind of holding back. And again, it's mostly because I just kind of want to see how the next tax season goes. Are we out of the woods? Great question. So I was, I almost made the title of the video like, you're being tricked, or you're being fooled, because I effing hate those titles. You're being tricked, you're being fooled, and the Bitcoin ETF. Everyone's talking about the Bitcoin ETF and how it's coming, or they think it's coming, and Bloomberg's talking about it, and you know the whales are playing games. Dude, just stop. Everyone, like, get some original content for the love of all that's holy. No, we don't know, dude. I don't know. Are we out of the woods? You know, I actually one of the other reasons I started getting bummed that the price looks like it's rebounding is because I don't think we are out of the woods. And I want to get that out. I want to get the flush over. I want to get it over. So, as I mentioned yesterday, I follow Capo, Lieutenant Capo, or whatever the F. I love the guy. So when I say whatever the F, it's not like I just, well, let's see if I can pull him up. This guy is as legit as they get. He thinks we were going to 38,000, and I think he tweeted earlier, you seen me? No, let's see. He still says hidden bearish divergence still on the 2-hour and 4-hour. Clean break above 44K would prove me wrong. Until then, 38K is in play. I'm on board with him, right? And a lot of his, thoughts and etc. are kind of playing with Plan B too. And you know what? I don't admit to be some kind of technical analysis genius, and for the most part, I don't think most people are any good at it. So if I see someone that is really good at it, like Capo, let's go, dude. Let's ride this. Let's ride this Bronco to $2. He's been pretty spot on. He says 38K is in play. Like I said yesterday, he was selling all his crypto at 50K, and he said he's long-term bullish, but he says the dump's coming. And to be quite honest, like it wasn't like going out on a limb. You know, all the bulls and all the people that tell you we're going to 100K were screaming, no, you're an idiot. But again, dude, like there are games that get played. If the big money knows the ETF is coming, maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know, right? Just because Bloomberg said a few things in an article, it doesn't mean the ETF's coming. I don't know if we're out of the woods. I don't know if we're like if Big Boy did say yesterday, if we lose like 37 or 35K this time, the bridge is over. And I gotta tell you, I agree with him on that one. He still says we're going to 100K in the next 2 or 3 weeks. He's probably gonna change his tune on that in about a day or two, but that's the narrative we want to believe because we're long and we believe in cryptocurrency. And I mean, let's be real, cryptocurrency is going to be the future. So are we out of the woods yet? Again, I was starting to get a little upset because we're already rebounding. I want to get that 38K flush out of the way. I want to see that 43K that Plan B is telling us, and then because that's based off a lot of on-chain data and a really good model, right? And there is a lot of on-chain data. I even retweeted it. Let's see. This new guy, and I'm not even going to try and take credit. I saw this on George. We're all George. I watched a few minutes of the video. He showed this guy, so I'm following him now. TXMC, 96.8% of all Bitcoin volume transacted on-chain, and yesterday's flush was 1 week old. Weak hands, paper hands, newbie hands, right? People that haven't been in the game very long. 99% of yesterday's volume was no more than 3 months old, bought after. So it's just people coming in, new wallets, probably YOLOing on some leverage trades, and you know, speaking of out of the woods. So yeah, I was starting to talk about if I were to start over. I'm a buyer at these levels. If I had money, right? Or if I were to start over. So if you're someone new to the game, not much would change. My 5 biggest positions are Bitcoin. My biggest position is, we'll do it in order. My biggest position is Cardano. My second biggest position is Ethereum. So 42%, 31%, and then Bitcoin at 13%, Harmony One at 6%, and DOT at 5%. Not much would change. And I even considered selling some Bitcoin now. I would lower my Bitcoin position. I don't want to go under one coin. I've discussed that before. But I've even considered selling some now, and it would probably go into, it depends on how I would feel at the moment, but I'm still extremely bullish. It would be more Cardano or more Harmony One or more Polkadot or a split across all 3. I freaking love ADA, Polkadot, and Cardano, and anything in there. It's 3 doctors, right? Dr. Stephen Say, a PhD in cryptography. Dr. Gavin Wood, a PhD in computer engineering and software science or something like that. And that's right. You heard me. Dr. Charles Hoskinson, a PhD in pimping, hustling, and dope dealing. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 great smart chains. 2 of them were co-founders of Ethereum, and the last one's a genius. It's the most underrated smart chain on the planet. So that's where I would be looking. My portfolio would probably go down to like 5 to 10% Bitcoin. I know that's a little bit out of the normal, what most people tell you, but I think there's more upside in things like Cardano, Ethereum, Harmony One, Polkadot, etc. Though it is safer to have more money in Bitcoin. So if you don't want that added risk, put more into Bitcoin, right? Again, I wanted to buy yesterday. I wanted to buy, but I need to stack instead of stacking sats. I need to stack a few dollars just so I can. Hey, like if my AC were to go out or my car were to break down, I'd be hitchhiking right now. I'd be Ubering. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any money to pay the bills. I'd have to charge it to the game. All right, let's see what else is going on. Oh, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to check my tree. Ooh, it's still dark. Is it dark outside? Ew, the sun. That'd be tight if this had a sunrise, right? That'd be tight. It's not raining, it's not snowing, but the wind is blowing. I had oh, let's see what's going on in the Cardano NFT game. This is where most of my focus is. What do we got here? We got Children's of Acid. That looks Vernal's Vapors. Always Sunny in Cardano. I love the title because Always Sunny in Philadelphia is one of the greatest shows that ever dawned the earth. Bubble Tea Girls. None of these. Oh, Ada Heads is tomorrow. That could be interesting. Let's see what we got there. And Cardano's a ghost chain. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you're joking or kidding. Yeah, you got the little colon X. I'm assuming you're getting the first real buildable character on Cardano. This is interesting, but there's no. These could be big. These remind me of me bits. We're gonna take a look at that. What is this? This is today, 2140. West Park's first collection, Children of Acid. This looks dumb as hell. Not to poo-poo on anything. Maybe this person's great. Maybe it's ooh, yeah. Interesting. Buy 10,000 Children of Acid available at 70. Oh, this is available in 8 minutes. How to buy? Fun wallet. Buy. Yeah. How much? Buy now. How much? Coming soon. Oh, you piece of. Yeah, this just looks silly. I mean, yeah. No. No. All right. Sorry, Children of Acid. I'm trying to make money, not, all right. Ada Heads. This one's interesting to me. Let's see what the Discord's all about. I don't like it. Oh, 800 users. All right. So they do show verify. Do I need to do something? No. Can I talk? Frequently asked questions? No. Giveaways, welcome. I mean, yeah. So I'm probably going to avoid this one too. The Discord's a pain in the ass. There's only 800 users. It's on my radar though. It's pretty cool. And like, there's nothing about it, dude. Like, this is all you got? I'm not going to hop into your Telegram. I'm already disappointed. Oh, that's Discord. Let's see what the Twitter has. Nothing about cost, no pictures. All you, this same little dumbass picture for everyone that joins. Yeah, this look does not look. It had promise. We'll follow them though. 435 following. Maybe they pull their head out of their ass. All right. Win CNFT. This right here, this looks like Yosemite. I got some Yosemite pictures. I showed you guys. I should put them up. I mean, this is what's his face. Well, who's the famous Yosemite guy with the black and white? Brain Fart Tom. All these have already sold. What are you talking about? All right. That's nice. That is... What is that? Is that Bridal Veil? Does it tell us? Jurassic Falls. What does that even... Is that just the name you gave it? Because I'm pretty sure that's Bridal Veil. I flew over Bridal Veil, boys and girls, in a helicopter on the way to fight a forest fire in Yosemite. Today you learn. I used to fight forest fires in California. All right. One CNFT. West Park. Who is West Park? Bubble Tea Girls. What's up? Is today porn day? Porn? Yeah, this one doesn't even freaking... Porn NFTs have made their way, infiltrated Cardano. Nope. Let's see, West Park. We Spark is probably what that's supposed to be. Yeah, you're gonna tell me what an NFT is. That's great. Three things. The helmet select. Okay. So why are these selling out? Like, what do these do? All more than 20% of them. All right, I don't get it. Update. Thanks to everyone who's been checking out our. Yeah, I don't know. Did this already happen? All right. Cardano's kind of let me down today. Anything tomorrow? Data Fantasy. What is that? You know what? You know what? Baby Aliens is coming up this weekend, and the Galgos. There we go. The Galgos coming up this weekend. I'm going to try and snag me a Galgos. I'm going to try and snag me some Baby Aliens. I think those bad boys are going to be really hard to get. Let's see how their Discord. Oh, Cardano Robin was interesting. All right, I did want to look at Cardano Trees. What is Sam's place? Why did I join this? This looks weird. All right, here's the Baby Aliens. Their Discord's up to 11,000. Not too bad. There's going to be a chance. The Galgos, only 2,000. That's a shame. You guys need to join the Galgos. Some good artwork. We got Hans is a big baller, big wig over there. We got to support Hans and his project. Cardano or Cardoons is something I wanted to get. I don't know if this one already dropped though. Announcement. No, they haven't announced yet. This is another cool one I like. All right, let's see what's going on with. I did sell one of my Ethereum based. I'm trying to get all out of Ethereum, but let's see if there's anything going on in Ethereum that might be worth checking out. This whole NFT thing, I gotta tell you, man, like, I don't think it's reached its heights. We're gonna look at that Thetan. I don't know if you're still around, but we'll take a look at that Thetan. I just want to look at Ethereum NFTs real quick. So this was almost the title of the video. Are NFTs going to cause the next crash, right? It's like the ICOs. There's just so many garbage projects. There's going to be a lot of FOMO. There's already tons of people trying to make YouTube content telling you can get rich in NFTs. Dude, I'll tell you right now, it's like, it's not that easy, man. First of all, for the most part, it takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of risk. It's a very illiquid market. There's a lot of garbage coming out, and it takes a lot of freaking time. It's the kind of time I don't have. Can money be made? Yeah, and there's people making money in it, but it's probably like trying to swing, you know, what are the percentages? Like 98% of the people fell in day trading. It's probably similar in NFTs. You know, it's easy to glorify it. NFTs are the new, like, kind of like gambling TikToks and stuff. Like, people are showing you how much money they're making and showing your Lambos and all this other bullshit. At the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of scams out there, a lot of shitty projects. They're just churning them out. PFPs, personal profile pics are the big thing right now. All that's going to fade. So just don't get too swept up into it and end up filling your wallet full of a bunch. And I could be wrong, right? Again, just like I could be wrong about, I think Bitcoin is going to 100,000. I think Cardano is going to $8, $10. I think Cardano and Harmony One are easy minimum 3 to 5x's right now. Minimum. Worst case scenario, 3 to 5. But I could be wrong, right? The bridge could be over, and we could be going. Harmony could be going back down to 5-6 cents. Shit, maybe even. Like real bad bear market, 2 cents, 1 cent, sub 1 penny. Cardano could crash back down to like 50 cents, right? It's all possible. It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about it, right? Stick to your plan. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. You don't panic sell. Only have money out there that you can have invested long term. Because there's another thing that I'm certain of. Cardano will see new all-time highs. Harmony One will see new all-time highs. Bitcoin will see all new, oh my goodness, all-time new high. You know what I'm trying to say. All of them, you name them, all the good ones. Polkadot, all new time highs. They're coming. Is it coming that's another part of the narrative, right? Everyone is gambling on because this is what's happened in the past every time. That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. Just because it happened the last 3 or 4 bull runs and the last 3 or 4, it does not guarantee that it's going to happen again. What is going on that all of a sudden it's going to be October 1st and everyone's like, oh man, I got to buy Bitcoin now, right? Just the fact that that's, is it manifest destiny? I don't know, dude. Again, I do think there's a good chance that we will have a very strong fourth quarter, both in stocks and cryptocurrency, but I don't know. You got to be prepared to ride it out, either whether it's good or it's bad. So let's all ride that journey together. All right, and you get me waxing on. All right. Upcoming, let's take a quick look. I bet it's just a bunch of garbage. Angry. All right, we don't. Citadel of the Machines. This isn't that Alex Becker thing, right? So this is probably just someone trying to pump out something with Citadel in it, because Alex Becker and Elio. Cacti Club, the Vitalics. Come on, dude. What is this? The Vitalik. All right, I got it. I'm intrigued. I am freaking intrigued. And the funny thing is I'm shitting on all these projects, but one of them could be the one, right? I don't know what's going through these locos' heads that all of a sudden think it's normal to pay $200,000 for a pixelated ape. And I'm talking about Cybercons, the pixelated Donkey Kong. Mint your Vitalik. You can mint this right now. Adoption fee, 0.69 Ethereum. Look at this, dude. Like, are these all the Vitaliks? Nah, bro. Are you kidding me? Is this Vitalik taking acid with laser eyes? These Vitalik with these don't even really look like Vitalik, to be honest. Unique. All right, garbage. And look, don't hate me. Maybe you bought this. Maybe you love it. Art's in the eye of the beauty of the beholder. All that, right? Like, to me, I'm just kind of getting over all this PFP nonsense, right? Look at this. What broadcasters? I wouldn't mind having one with a boombox, right? They're cool. They're kind of cool, but they're not freaking. What is 0.04 Ethereum? They're not several $100s cool. The Superstar fam, dude, this is just getting out of hand. Crypto checks, yep. Primate Social Society, yeah, no, nope, 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 nope. All right, the Richies. Oh my goodness. Crypto rappers, of course. That one's gonna be like huge. All right. Well, what else? All right. Let's look at this Thetan game. Hopefully you're still around, Retro. Thetan game. Thetan. And Thetan THG. Thetan game. THG. Ardia chain. Thetan arena. MOBA. I used to know what MOBA stood for. It's like a mouse. Kind of like that one game, right? Where you just click around with your mouse. Oh, this looks cool. All right, Android. Oh, Android, iOS, and PC. That's cool. What blockchain is this on? Thetan Coin. I think maybe I have seen this. Free to earn. Free to earn. That's a new one. I've heard played free to earn. Exchange, trade, Thetan box, details. Let's see what we got. Coming soon. Okay. CoinGecko. Any other big, like, what about Alex Becker? Like, that's his thing, right? Gaming, is Alex brought this up? Let's take a look at the chart. They also launched a pretty successful game. What game is that, brother? All right, so the coin had a nice little blast up to 357. It's had a little pullback. I mean, of course, the whole market's pulled back. Don Peng. So is it going to be a BSC game? Mobile. Oh, is it mobile? I forgot what MOBA stood for. All right, gameplay. Battle Royale, those are pretty big. I've played a few different Battle Royale games. Those are pretty addicting. It's got good graphics-ish. Are they on? Can you play it now? What's free to earn, market, staking? Oh, here we go. All right, so this is important. Are these real people? Head of design. See, can you click on them? Art leader. I don't, like, come on, guys. Put your bios in here. Don't make, like, marketplace. So games could take a while to really play out. I will say that. So if you're investing in this, obviously do your own research, invest more than you can. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. You're going to have to kind of be in it long term. Or I don't know if you're just trying to make a quick buck. It's a much different game than what I'm used to. This would be the kind of thing, if I continue to research this, I do want to find a couple good games to get into. You got to consider the money loss. When you invest it, you got to consider the money loss because you don't know what's going to happen. But, all right, so they got, let's see if I recognize any of these. So far, no. That doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I don't recognize any of these names. But that doesn't mean anything at all. That just means I don't. All right, so, like, they don't even make this easy to. All right, so we got to do. What do I want? Con Gwyn. Honk. Conk. Con. Is it Con? Con Gwyn. AHAG. All right. Gwyn and N. All right, let's see who this guy is. He's got an Instagram. He's at Texas A&M Engineering. Is this the guy? What game did they have? All right, PhD in computer science. That's good. MS computer science, programming. So why would you put that? Research interest. All right. You're interested in programming languages, but what languages do you know? Let's see. Google PhD, Facebook. I don't even know what those mean. All right. There's not a whole lot here. Texas A&M. I mean, all right. About to make a bad joke. I don't want to click on his LinkedIn profile. Not a whole lot about this guy. Well, I can, because I don't want to dock anything if I click on his LinkedIn. Actually, is this the chick on? I'm clicking on the Instagram. Let's see what comes up. That's a whole different, that's Genghis Khan. And he's a chef. All right, so I'm clicking on this LinkedIn profile. I don't know if it's the same guy or not. Make sure nothing pops up. I don't even know if this is the same freaking guy, to be honest. And all we got's a freaking digital picture of him. I don't think I can bring this over. I don't know if this is the same guy. It doesn't really. Vice President of Engineering at Google. Is that the same guy? CEO, no. Former CEO. So I don't know what any of this shit is. Right? I don't know. Like the game, like it's a cool website. The game looks like it could be very promising. Developed by Woofum Game. All right, what's Woofum? I don't know if that's the same guy or not. Assistant professor. That looks like it could be the guy. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, this type of, I played a similar game to this. I forget what it was called. It was one of the Clash of Clans games where you would just, this one looks kind of like a mix of that. I forget the name. Anyway, it looks similar to that with like that other game. So that looks pretty cool. This could definitely, a good game like this on iOS and Android where you can earn money will be big, will be freaking massively big if it gets any kind of adoption. So adoption is gonna, what is their strategy? What is their plan to get adoption? I'm not gonna lie. If this is gameplay on like an iOS or an Android, that looks really good. But then again, at the end of the day, they're only gonna show you really good game, like a select good game footage. NFTs, earn your NFTs by playing. So you can earn these NFTs. That's interesting. What is Thetan coin? Thetan is our main currency, blah, 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 trade Thetan. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's interesting. I'd like to get a little bit more on the team, and I'd like to hear Style in the house. What's happening, brother? What is that other successful game, Retro? Wolf, all right, Wolf'em. Was it Wolf'em? CEO of K300 Ventures, CBO, what's a CBO? Chief Blockchain Officer? Art Leader, all right. Wolf'em, Wolfen. Let's see what Wolfen game is. All right, so the token, like I said, is around $2.90. What is the market cap? Question mark. That's a red flag. What's the total? Like, what's the token distribution? Is any of that listed? And what's the volume? Is this at 5 million? I mean, that's not horrible volume. 7-day low was as low as $1.36. Hopefully you bought, if you bought it, hopefully you got it at that time. Wolfen game. Yeah, this doesn't look very promising, I gotta tell you. Oh, here we go. Oh, that was weird. All right, Wolfen is a game in 2014. Okay, Tank Raid Online. Join up with friends. So this kind of looks like it's Arrow Strike, our team. Maybe one of the most hardworking wolves on the planet. All right. Let's see if they have the team. This website can use a little bit of all right. Again, same thing. They're not being super transparent about the team. I mean, I don't know. It's just one of those things I like to see. I don't like it looks good. It looks like a good game. I would say be a little bit cautious on it though. It's definitely going to be on my radar though. I like the graphics, and like I said, any good game could be huge. So this is one of those things where it is early. If you want to, like, if this is my opinion, and this is my advice to myself, not to you. I'm not giving you financial advice. This would be the kind of thing I like. I like what I see so far. I would like to see a little bit more about the team. I'd like to know a little bit more about what they've done in the past. I would want to get in their Discord. Well, if I was being super DYOR, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Every now and then, this would be the kind of thing. It'd be like, yeah, you know what? I'll just throw $500 at this. I don't have a whole bunch of time. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people do that too. If you heard some other YouTuber talking about it and that's why you found it or whatever, and you know that if you're going to throw a few $100 at this and not do a whole bunch more research and you just realize it's huge, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Time is money. So it takes a lot of time to DYOR. People always tell you to DYOR, and you know, half the time you don't DYOR. Just like the whole ETF thing I was talking about earlier. Everyone's just, how many of you, and I'm not calling you dumb, like I do it too. I hear 3 or 4 big YouTubers talk about the ETF's going to get approved in October, and I don't even research it, right? Well, typically I don't, but I mean, you just start getting this, if, you know, 4 or 5 people said you know, these big YouTubers said the ETF's going to get approved in October. Or that it must be true, right? It's just kind of easy to fall in that trap. That's all I'm saying. So I don't want to wax on, which I'm really good at, wax on about this too much. But no, the game looks interesting. I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it right now. I'm not buying anything right now. I'm just kind of letting the chips fall where they may right now. The only thing I'm really kind of buying is Harmony One NFTs and Cardano NFTs, and even that is very, like, I'm really slowing it down. I kind of want to see what happens. I think the whole PFP craze is getting a little out of control, and I think it's going to get a lot more out of control. As I've said, you can make money doing it, but it's going to be a really hard game, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time, a lot of effort. Let's pull up. I did sell. Like I said, I sold one of my dinos, and I am looking to mostly liquidate my NFTs in Ethereum. I just want to be more immersed in the Cardano chain and the Harmony One chain, and there's nothing in my wallet other than, like, I do want to keep at least one of these Wicked Hounds and probably my Hemp Coat Wicked Ape around to see how the whole sandbox thing plays out. I really do love this community. I've talked about them quite a bit. Their Discord continues to grow. It's a great community, and you know, they're what they're doing might turn out to be something. It might turn out at the best case to be fun. I've already made my money back in the project. I could sell the rest of them and be up, and probably even pay for the 2 dumb mistakes that I've made. The one thing I will say though is it's a very copycat type thing they're doing for the most part, and I'm not throwing shade on them, right? It's a great community. They're now up to 30,000 in the Discord. There's 2,000 ape adopters. I don't know if how accurate that is. I would want to go look at it in OpenSea, but it's very copycat, right? They have a Wicked token, just like CyberKongz has a banana token. They're a freaking derivative of they're Bay Area apes without their flesh, right? So Bay Area apes had a freaking kennel club, right? Wicked apes had a freaking dog. So there's not a whole lot of originality, right? And that's what you're seeing with a lot of these projects. They're just, all of them are shitting out tokens now, and all of them are shitting out the same like thing. So eventually that's a house of cards where most of them are going to fall, right? I don't even know, like, at the end of the day, is CyberKongz, right? It won't take much for even something like CyberKongz and Bay Area Yacht Club, why do I always say Bored Ape Yacht Club, like, for that, just the floor to just fall out of that. Right now, it's all, you know, all the rage. And that's the thing, when there's only 10,000, again, I talked about this yesterday. Gary Vee was calling up and had this big freaking conference call, and he was telling he tells all these billionaires to go buy up all the cyberpunks, and then he told all these billionaires to go buy up all the Bored Apes. I mean, that's going to create markets, right? And how long, when are these billionaires going to get bored with their freaking ape, right? When is being in the club going to be no longer, right? Maybe it lasts, maybe a few blue chips like that last a long time. But you never know. It's a high-risk situation. And now everyone's trying, for the most part, everyone is trying to shit out the same kind of plan. And that's one of the reasons why I like Cardano trees so much. It's a very, very early project on the Cardano ecosystem. And it's so unique. It's really unique. It's one of those things that it's so unique. There's going to be other projects that do the same thing, and I think there's already, like Soul Trees. I think one is already caught, but this is the first. Just like Cyberpunks, this is the first original idea. There'll probably be even projects that come out with even cooler trees, right? More resolution, higher resolution, sunsets and moons and things like that. I'm not going to lie. If something like that comes out, I'm getting into those early too, because I think that's the kind of stuff I love, right? I would love to have something like that. These grow, these live. It's rain, snow, day, night, sunflower. The flowering ones and the fruit ones cost a lot more money. And I'm on the hunt to buy a couple more. I think I can find the one I own. Yep, is that it? There we go, baby. 2328. Let's see what's around it. Oh man, there's a lot of. Even that one's cool, right? I want more of these, but they're kind of, even the floor, they're kind of expensive. It's a lot of money. So again, I think this is one of those unique projects that could take time because it's so early to the NFT game. And I think this is one of these ones that I don't think the floor is going to just drop at any point. And even if it does, I think it'll recover. So I think it's early enough that I don't think you're really going to lose money. And this is not financial advice. I don't think you're really going to lose money if you're buying Cardano trees at these prices right now. I don't think it could get a whole lot worse. The only way it's getting worse is Cardano itself is going down in value. But, you know, I mean, your Cardano would have gone down in value whether you own it in Cardano or not. And there's a lot of huge upside to these. I think these could go to multi-thousands, to tens of thousands, to hundreds of thousands over the next 4 to, because it's the first, and it's the most original, and it's on the smart chain that I think has the chance to flip Ethereum. I'm not saying it will, but I think it has that chance. Anyway, I've been waxing on a really long time. Unless there's anything else anyone wants to look at, let's take a quick look at, this is one of the things I love about finding a good NFT I love. I'll sit there and I'll just sit here and look at them and admire them. And I'm not even worried about, I truly am not even worried about what's going on in crypto. I don't care what the prices are. I mean, I'm going to care if Bitcoin goes to $5,000 because it's going to be a long road back, but you know how that goes. All right, so Bitcoin is actually up 4% on the day. We're at 42.4. The number to watch, the number to look at is going to be 44,000. Why? Because that's what Capo told us, right? I'm going to be a member of the Capo cult. Let's see if I retweeted that. Pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I did. All right, here we go. The move to nope, I didn't retweet his newest one. Ill? What does ill mean? Il Capo. Little? Is that for like little? Honestly, don't know. All right. You've seen me. Yep. Hidden. All right. So a clean break above 44K would prove him wrong until 38K is in play. So we either need. I'm hitching my wagon to you, Capo. What's at 44K? Anything? Why is 44K such a big number for you? That so 42 is a fib, 46 is a fib. We got the 200 at 45. I don't know why 44 is a big number for him. It must have something to do with his like RSI and stuff. It'll break his hidden bearish divergence. The guy's a better TA guy than me. So, all right, Ethereum up 6%. The stuff's up pretty good, but is this a dead cat bounce? This is definitely, both of these are in dead cat bounce territories, right? Big fall, big bounce, and we could roll back over to, you know, Capo's 38K. I have no idea if it's over. I want to get it over. I want to get it over. I really do. So that's why I'm a little upset. The price is rebounding without hitting that 38K. And Capo's not the only one that said that. I've heard a lot of people talk about 38K being a big target. All these are in bounce territory. So we're either going to bounce and roll over, or we're going to bounce and then start our ascendance to the moon. And, you know, for whatever reason, everyone seems to think that's happening in October, November, and December, just because that's always how it's played out in the past. And that doesn't mean it's going to happen again. And then Harmony 1, good news and bad news. Good news and bad news on Harmony 1. If this were 2 weeks ago, you would be doing a dance a jig that we're at 12 cents, right? Because you've been up basically a 2x plus since the depths of hell in the summer. The bad news is you're down about 50% from just not too long ago being at like 25 cents. So good news, bad news. I look at it as a buying opportunity. I wanted to buy more. I haven't. All my skin's in the game. All right. Really appreciate everyone that came by today. I'll be back tomorrow, 6:25 a.m. PST. Be there, be square. Love you all. Hit that like button. Hit that. We're pushing up on 1,000. I can't freaking wait. Love you all and peace.